Out there with Okongwu, and it's Young in at the point. And for Oklahoma City, Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. Josh Giddey is out there with Skijesss Alexander, and it's Holmgren in at center. This should be a fun one, Greg. Two team. That are among the most athletic in the NBA.
And I don't know if it'll be a track meet, but it will be an up-tempo game. And that's the only way these teams know how to play. And he wasn't about to do anything that would get him in trouble there.
Nope, up and in with a one-hand finish, the most basic possible. Now, here's Skijesss Alexander. Holmgren the pass to Skijesss Alexander. Trying to find Johnson. He's got it now. Murray against Skijesss Alexander. To the paint. Murray finds Okongwu.
Oh, unselfish play. What you like about Murray, he doesn't get tunnel vision with the ball. He keeps his eyes up and his options open.
Skijesss Alexander. And that one is good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And the basket by Johnson.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
In regard to the Thunder, they had to go through, Greg, a rebuilding process not too long ago.
Yeah, it was a tough couple years, but they had a plan in place and did it the right way. They made some smart signings and created a very balanced roster.
Hits it from three-point range.
Oh, nice job there from Holmgren. His guys appreciate when they're open, he gets them the ball.
Inside, Holmgren with the steal. And now, here's Skijesss Alexander, the fast break chance. And good that time.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Over to the left wing. Outside Williams. Oklahoma City moving it around. No good on the three.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Johnson, the pass to Young. Drives to the hoop, and he converts the layup.
At his best when attacking the rim. Young not settling for a jumper, putting the onus on the D.
Now, here's Skijesss Alexander. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu. The Thunder shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And a season ago at the charity strike, this is a group that shot an impressive 81%.
What you love about Skijesss Alexander is this young man's work ethic. He is a gym rat who's always looking for ways to improve.
Now, here's Okongwu. And the rejection by Holmgren. Pushing it up. Here's Skijesss Alexander. Dish now to Williams. Passes it to Dort. Williams sets a screen for Dort. And there's the drive. Uses both hands to slam it down.
This guy makes easy work getting through the lane. No one getting in Lou Dort's way on that one. Smart decision.
Doris, you don't see many players in the NBA that play the way Lou Dort does.
Kevin, this guy is legit as a defensive player in the NBA. Loves to do the dirty work. May play the two-guard position, but his frame and his game play more like a forward. The kid plays with so much ferocity.
Now, Skijesss Alexander. Following the three-point attempt by DeJounte Murray. Young with the ball. Dort covering. Young looking around. And Okongwu has it in the corner. Drills the three-pointer. Okongwu's now got 5 now.
And how about the find by Trey, making sure he keeps his teammates involved.
Skijesss Alexander kicks to Giddey. Knocks it loose and taken away by Johnson. Here's Hunter. The kick out to Young. It's good. This game is all even. Young's got his second bucket tonight.
When you watch Young, there's a courage to his game.
And Skijesss, here we go. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his wake.
Young against Skijesss. And Young kicks to Murray. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Murray's got his second bucket.
Oh, that's a nice looking three there from Murray. How about the high release on that one?
Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
And the rejection by Holmgren. Skijesss, guys, has been on display for the Thunder. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. What stands out to you from Oklahoma City in this one?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
The post pair form will be Williams and Holmgren. Skijesss out there with Josh Giddey. And it's George in at the small forward position. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going here in the second. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the OKC Thunder is still building, but is it fast enough for their all-star guard, Skijesss? SGA says, I think we're going to be a really good team a lot sooner than people think. So it's pretty easy for me to be patient. I see the growth every day, and I'm super excited about it. Kevin?
And we see it too. Hey, David, thank you.
Well, Dort touched the paint, and he was immediately thinking score.
Here we are, Greg, watching Atlanta. This team has a lot of firepower.
And some great scores, Kevin. They don't just launch threes. They like to work for good shots inside the arc as well. That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Holmgren with a screen on Murray. Williams finds Skijesss. Out left to the wing. Lock at 6. Holmgren sets the screen for Giddey. And the three off target. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. They trail by 1. And Young, here we go. Okongwu against Dort. Okongwu, the pass to Johnson. Now here's Murray. Okongwu with the screen for Murray from 12 feet out. And there's Okongwu. That's good on the assist by Murray. Okongwu's now got the lead up to 1 now for Atlanta. And first time of the game called for Oklahoma City. And Greg, when things go crazy, coaches are often the first to go. But how often does that improve things?
Sometimes it goes the opposite direction, Kevin. But the simple fact is it's usually easier to change the coach than it is to turn over the roster.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. Holmgren the pass to Dort. And it's Jalen Johnson with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Holmgren sets the screen for Skijesss. And they go to the intentional foul.
DeJounte Murray. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Holmgren finds Dort. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Dort.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Young outside. Okongwu with a screen on Skijesss. And Okongwu slams it in.
Just great anticipation by Young. He just sees the play developing, knows exactly where he wants to go with the ball.
Now here's Skijesss. He's got 11.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Greg, isn't it amazing the way Skijesss Alexander has polished off his game?
The footwork, Kevin, is impeccable. 3-level scorer, makes every shot imaginable. And what's scary, this guy still has another level to get to.
And EuroCup slams it in.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Now here's Holmgren. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And once Holmgren gets the ball in there, he can finish in so many ways.
Hunter finds Young. Johnson the screen. Outside for Murray. Okongwu with the screen for Murray. Down low, 5 to shoot. It's good. Nice touch there from Okongwu. Okongwu's now got 8 points in the quarter.
Oh, what a find from Murray. He's just a total team player.
On the wing, Skijesss Alexander. Driving the lane. It's good for the 7th time this game. He's shot 7. He has made 7.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
Murray kicks to Hunter. Okongwu with a screen on Dort. And Hunter, here we go. Can't connect from short range. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. To the middle. Up top, Dort, defended by Young. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Well, for Lou Dort, it's all about building confidence from three-point territory. This is a growing part of his skill set.
Skijesss Alexander against Young from deep three-point territory. Wide open look here for Murray. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 5 assists in the game. Here's Giddey, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And that'll do it for the first half. Game time. We'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You know, Skijesss Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
On the court for Atlanta. In the post, it's Bay and Capella. Bogdanovich is out there with Mills, and it's Griffin in at the 3 spot.
Doesn't get any easier than this. Capella's work ethic is what allows him to get those dunks.
During the summer of 2019, DB, Oklahoma City traded Paul George to the Clippers.
They got Skijesss Alexander in that trade, who goes on to become an all-NBA selection and looks like his future is like all-star level every year. Not only that, you got a boatload of picks, one of which was Jalen Williams, who's a big-time upside player in this league. Wow, what a deal for this group.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Bogdanovich with the screen. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Bogdanovich has got the lead back up to 4 now for the Hawks. Oklahoma City's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Here's Micic, covered by Mills. Pass to Joe. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. First trip to the line for him here. And he makes the first.
At the line for 2, Isaiah Joe.
No good on the second free throw. The Hawks leading by 3. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Trae Young has been talking smack from a young age. He said if I was doing something nice, I wanted to let them know about it. Once he got to the NBA, Trae says, I was more of a fan of the guys I was going against. Once I got out of that mindset and started being competitive, and talking a little trash, that's when everything clicked. Kevin?
David, not shy at all. Thank you. Here's Mills. The Thunder making the shot. Back to Griffin. Bay against Williams. The offensive rebound. Capella, the pass to Bogdanovic. Bay with the screen for Bogdanovic. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And I want to see more of this. Bogdan getting assertive and just forcing his will on the D.
He hits both from the stripe. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Here's Micic. He dishes it to Williams. Micic, the pass to Williams. Here's Micic. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. And Capella sends it back.
Opponents have to be careful when Capella is in the area. What an impressive display of time.
Bogdanovic passes to Bay. Basket good. Bay's got the lead up to 7 now for Atlanta.
Now how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
On the wing, Williams. Here's Joe. Williams, a screen on Bogdanovic. Deflects the pass. Mills with the steal. And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And the Thunder going with a whole new group out there. Here's Mills. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game.
Amongst the best in the league once he gets in rhythm. And in a catch and shoot, that's Patty's game to a T.
To the paint to end the run. And he goes in for the dunk.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
A 3 from Bogdanovic. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And this is why Bogdanovic has a permanent green light from the arc. Frankly, the team expects this from him.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt here.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his group.
Now here's Williams. Pass to Holmgren. 36 seconds left to play here in the third. Bay against Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Holmgren. Atlanta with the rebound.
Great contest by the defender, but that's a dunk you've got to put down in his face.
Williams against Bogdanovic. There's 10 seconds left in the third quarter. 6 to shoot. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Oh, and the jam by Capella.
A big who lives inside. Capella knows he's a center. He knows he makes his living off scoring close in against that good D.
And so it's Atlanta. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Their lead is where it is. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Josh Giddey. And it's Holmgren in at the 5 down low. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Williams sets a screen for Dort and stolen by Okongwu. Young outside. Johnson with a screen on Skijesss Alexander. Young from outside, drills it from outside. And the Hawks lead by 14. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Atlanta.
I like their defense today, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. Like, you can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
I think it's also important we have to acknowledge how many scoring opportunities they've created from their spectacular defense, getting a bunch of points off turnovers.
Young's shot is off. Oklahoma City's gone 5 of 9 when they put up 3-point shot tonight. So they foul intentionally. Bogdanovich is checked in for Atlanta.
First team foul. Coming onto the floor for the Hawks.
Skijesss Alexander against Murray. No one covering. Holmgren's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for Oklahoma City.
And playing up-tempo, pro-level ball can be hard for some guys, but Holmgren has easily made the transition.
Dort against Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 6. Okongwu with it, defended by Giddey. And Okongwu gets the whistle that time.
That's his second.
That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
And they're trailing by 8. Skijesss Alexander kicks to Giddey. It's Skijesss Alexander with the drive.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
Here's Murray. And just miss after miss right now.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Back to Holmgren. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that. And now it's just a 4-point Hawks lead. Atlanta calls timeout. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Well, during the break, I listened in on Quinn Snyder's huddle. Now, he reminded his team, keep looking for the deep ball. If the 3 is there, take it. We've done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking them. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And the shot is good from Johnson.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by Oklahoma City.
Feeds it to Williams. Holmgren in the post. He's guarded by Johnson. Holmgren gets the bucket.
Unflappable. I mean, no moment is too big for Holmgren. They needed that basket.
Okongwu down low. Working on Holmgren. Here's Skijesss Alexander. That's good. And so Giddey with the assist. And now just a 2-point Atlanta lead. And outside, in the corner, Murray with it. Johnson sets the screen for Murray. Driving in. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession.
Wow, what a time for a turnover. Shows you just how key one play can be.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Williams kicks to Dort. Williams sets a screen for Skijesss Alexander. Nobody near Williams. Again, Oklahoma City.
We are talking about a 6'6" point guard. Shea has got a great view of the floor. What an easy pass.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Off target from outside. Oklahoma City's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Holmgren with a screen on Murray. Holmgren the pass to Giddey. Back to Holmgren. Skijesss Alexander looking around. 6 on the shot clock. The pass to Williams. Over Johnson. A miss that time. Would have put him up. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Atlanta Hawks. To the right side. Murray against Dort. Johnson with a screen on Dort. Murray dishes to Johnson.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 2. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
11 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And here's Skijesss outside. Count it!
The quiet confidence, the ruthless execution. You need a big-time bucket. Shea is on time.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. They're trailing by 1. 7 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
Who wants a t-shirt?
7 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
Coming out to the floor for the Hawks.
Oh, off target. Off the mark. So a close game sees Oklahoma City taking this one. That was a fun night of basketball.
this one. Both teams very skilled at the 4 and the 5, Clark.
And you know what? It's a nice contrast in this age of small ball and positionless basketball. It's good to see the front court players thriving and making it happen.
And now Indiana's starting group. Toppin at the 4 and Turner at the 5. Halliburton at the 1 with Brown at the 2. And it's Neesmith in at the 3. 5 on the clock. Toppin finds Turner. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
20 feet out. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Yeah, he came flying in right there. Skijesss on cleanup duty.
Here's Halliburton. It's blocked. And a fast break now for the Thunder. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Williams' shot is good.
The defense gives Shea all their attention, and that leaves another guy open and ready to score.
And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. 4-point game. And Grant, when you scan the OKC roster, you see length at every position.
Yeah, it's definitely their philosophy, B.A. We're seeing a number of franchises going that route. What I would say about the Thunder, though, many of their guys still have some strength to add. And defensively, you have to make them work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
You really don't want to allow him to get too comfortable, but even with stifling defense, he's going to still find a way to get it in the basket.
And then Turner with the dunk.
Sweet dime that time from Halliburton. This combo guard has really impressive floor awareness, folks.
Here's Skijesss and slam dunk by Skijesss.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Pass to Turner. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And a slam dunk by Toppin. Look out below. You got no chance of defending him right there.
Not that time. He was determined to get those points.
The Pacers have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Halliburton for 3. Rejected by Holmgren.
And you can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense. Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Neesmith. Skijesss defending. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Time called here. The Pacers decide to talk it over.
Timeout charge for the Pacers. Here comes your Thunder Girl.
.46 left in the first quarter. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Halliburton.
High energy throw down that time by Halliburton, not wasting any time or motion.
And when you watch Halliburton run point, he makes life easy for his team.
You know, he's like a Pied Piper. He's a guy that other people gravitate to and enjoy playing with. Always has his head up. He's excellent at reading angles and situations and using the right pass at the right time, and rarely seems to force shots. I mean, that's the quintessential playmaking point guard if ever there was one.
There's a screen by Turner. Lets the 3 fly. He buries it from 3. Turner's got 5.
Man, love how Turner reads the defense, sensing and seeing separation as the pass is coming his way. Man, calmly pulling up for the shot. Nice.
Indiana trailing here. Halliburton goes. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
Ha, it doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Halliburton outside. And again, it's Indiana with a 3.
I think because Halliburton can knock down that 3 with regularity, you got to defend him closely at all times.
Pass to Holmgren, puts up a 3, gets the 3 to fall. Holmgren's got his second basket on the night.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Screen by Holmgren. Jacks up with 3. The rebound by Turner. 3 seconds left, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to go on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials. Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. A soft touch on full display.
Tyrese Halliburton getting it done for the Pacers. 11 points. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
On the floor for Indiana, Halliburton at the 1 with Brown at the 2, Toppin at the 4, and Turner at the 5. And it's Neesmith in at small forward. And that one's good. Holmgren.
And you can already tell Holmgren has an edge to his game. Gets the 3 right back. That's the competitive streak you need as a young player.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Thunder are making dramatic improvement. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, now an all-star, says they're gaining confidence. He said, quote, "We know we're getting better. I think guys are kind of getting addicted to that feeling and continuing to grow." Brian, they could be building something really special here.
Yeah, you're right. They could. Skipping no steps either. Thanks, Allie. Giddey passes to Holmgren. The kick out to Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pacers with a rebound.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
And talk about a team that's known for being unselfish. The Indiana Pacers.
Yeah, you know, B.A., it's part of their core philosophy. Keep the ball moving, keep everyone involved and engaged.
Like the way Halliburton continues to take more responsibility on the offensive end. His game warrants that he does that.
Giddey passes to Williams. And the layup is good off the glass. Williams has got 6.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Brown, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Brown against Giddey. Here's Toppin. There's Neesmith with a 3, bearing his second of 3 attempts.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
And the big finish by Holmgren.
Yeah, the defense making it way too easy for Holmgren. Gotta push him farther out than this.
Halliburton surveys the floor. Holmgren with the block. Dort left side. And so they foul intentionally.
Miles Turner. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here in quarter two, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And it's Skijesss on the drive. Holmgren with a screen on Halliburton. Dort for three. Oh, the Thunder, another three.
Dort has really improved this part of his game. Would love to see him shoot more often from out there.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. Here's Halliburton. He's got 13. Brown, a screen on Skijesss. Halliburton goes. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. 15 points in the game. And Clark, it's safe to say that there's more talent in the NBA today than ever before.
I don't think there's any question about that, B.A. There are more outstanding players across the country and around the world than at any time, I think, in the history of the game. In part because of the information age we live in, players from around the world can see examples of excellence from whatever part of the world they happen to be from. And that is huge in inspiring young players to dream and realize their dreams of being NBA players if they have the ability and the work ethic to do so.
Skijesss passes to Holmgren. And Turner with the block.
Man, the defense of Turner is astounding. I mean, he positioned himself well to come up with a lot of blocks.
Oklahoma City's gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Holmgren with it, and it's Toppin picking him up. And that's an intentional foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
59 seconds left in the second quarter. From deep, Giddey. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 5th rebound in this one. Holmgren, the pass to Skijesss. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And we're seeing the full potential of Holmgren. Any questions about whether he's NBA ready are being answered right here tonight.
Pass to Nesmith. Over Williams. Nesmith's shot is off.
Well, I like the defense there. Right up in his grill, didn't give him a chance.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Holmgren. Buckets. He's now 6 of 10 from the field.
There aren't many 7-footers who can attack guys off the dribble as well as Holmgren. He'll make you pay if you're too aggressive.
Halliburton on the wing. Skijesss defending. Toppin outside. Pass to Nesmith. With 1 on the clock. And it's good. But hang on here. The officials may want to take a look at it on the replay monitor. And hold up.
The previous play is under review.
The officials signaling that they are going to take a look at this replay.
And there's really plenty of time remaining in this game, so you want to make sure the right call was made.
Yeah, anything can happen. I mean, they want to get the call right, and the league is taking steps to speed the process with the Replay Review Center and Secaucus queuing up the...
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've gotten enough looks at it. The basket will not count. The quarter ended before he got it off.
That was a great idea to give it a second glance.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Boy, you gotta like what Tyrese Halliburton has done in this game.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
Thunder with a lead. We've got Kenrich Williams. And it's Williams in at the 5, down low. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Back to Williams. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Williams has gotten his first bucket of the night.
Assertive move. You can can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Well, Grant, it's been fun to watch Kenrich Williams develop his tools and come into his own a little bit.
Yeah, B.A. much improved since coming into the league. Williams has the ability to score outside the arc and inside the perimeter.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, Benedict Mathurin talked about his motivation. He said, quote, a lot of people play a sport because they have talent, but I play for a different reason. I want to be one of the greatest players ever, and I want to take care of my family. I made that promise to myself when I was very young, and I have no choice but to be great. That's the way it is. B.A.?
All right, Allie, thank you. Good reporting there. Indiana's got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. They set a pick. Pass to Hield. And he banks in the layup.
And a little contact never stopped Hield. A committed scorer who knows how to keep his balance on his shot.
And the shot's good by Wiggins.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Hield drives in. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Hey, you look at some of the young star power on OKC. Grant, they haven't had that since the Kevin Durant years.
Oh, B.A., I mean, those KD teams were built through the draft. So no matter where they're picking, the Thunder seem to uncover gems.
Everybody knows about how Buddy Hield is an incredible three-point threat. What I love, here's a guy with a bunch of years playing 80 or more games. Love that durability. He's ready to go whenever they call his name.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
Fans, on the court is your hype squad.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Indiana trailing here. McConnell with it. Yet to see a basket. Outside Hield. Five on the clock. Takes the 3. Kept alive. Walker. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass getting it done.
And I like how Walker positions himself on the offensive glass. I mean, this rookie isn't afraid to mix it up.
Outside, Williams from downtown. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
Especially on the three-point attempt. I mean, you have to defend that shot without fouling. Now you give a guy 3 free throws.
Well, Grant, the Pacers made no secret about their focus on improving defensively.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, that's how they'll take the next step. They rank near the bottom in a lot of defensive categories, and that has to change, and of course, they know it.
Hield finds Walker, and it's in there.
And such a strong guy. Walker could live in the paint.
The Thunder have gone 3 of 3 in the second half. Here's Joe. He's marked by McConnell. Back to Wiggins. Mathurin brings the double team. Williams a screen on Mathurin. Here's Wiggins driving to the basket. Oh, and nates it with the kiss. Wiggins has gotten 4 this quarter.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Picked by Smith. McConnell from outside. The Thunder with the rebound.
Pacers foul. Jalen Smith. Second personal foul.
So Indiana ends up going with a new group. The Thunder have gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far. Down low. Williams in the post. He's against Toppin. And he gets the bucket. And the Thunder lead by 8.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Back to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
Indiana's gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. And now we've got an intentional foul. So Oklahoma City ends up going with a new group.
Second team foul.
Here's Brown. He's scoreless. Pass to Neesmith. And here's Toppin. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis.
Maybe that'll help them recapture their edge a little bit, guys.
Brown with it. Guarded now by Williams. Turner passes to Brown. Back to Turner. 6 on the shot clock. And then Turner with the dunk.
Oh, you can't let Turner get that deep inside. When you do, he's going to abuse you with a throwdown right on top of your head.
Dort, the pass to Williams. To the inside. And Holmgren with the basket on the assist from Williams. Holmgren's got 16 points now.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Here's Halliburton. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth. Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. And so it's Indiana with it. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. Toppin at the 4 and Turner at the 5. Halliburton at the 1 with Brown at the 2. And it's Neesmith in at the 3. Pass to Toppin and stolen by Williams. And a fast break now for the Thunder. And the big finish by Holmgren.
I mean, we've seen a bit of everything from Holmgren tonight, and he is breathing fire.
There's a screen by Turner. Here's Neesmith. Back to Turner. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And able to impact the game at both ends is Miles Turner, Clark.
You know, I like the fact that he's dangerous on offense, but more importantly, he's led the league multiple seasons in blocked shots. And he does not take time off at the defensive end of the floor. Yeah, you know, he's become a solid big man in this league. Miles Turner understands his role and is starring in it and does a really good job, I think, playing to his strengths.
Brown with it, and it's Giddey picking him up. There's Neesmith with a 3. Hits the trifecta.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
Oklahoma City has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Strong finish by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this position because once he does, he makes you pay.
Pass to Neesmith from the arc. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got his 3rd assist of the night. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Miles Turner. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Brown. And it's Shea hitting the 3.
An example of the unique leadership of Gilgeous-Alexander, getting the 3 points right back for them.
Toppin finds Brown. From outside the arc. And the 3-pointer goes.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Oh, so much size. Holmgren barely has to jump.
Halliburton against Skijesss Alexander. Pass to Neesmith. Turner, a screen on Skijesss Alexander. The three is up. And again, it's Indiana with a three.
Turner stepping up big, showing you some composure and leadership there.
From deep, Skijesss Alexander. Oh, the Thunder, another three.
He's such a clutch shooter. He just lives for the big shot.
And there's the screen. Here's Neesmith. To the paint. Here's Turner. Another shot. Outside for Halliburton.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Shot clock at 6. Inside. Neesmith. Good work defensively by Skijesss Alexander. The Thunder have gotten off to a perfect 5 for 5 so far in the fourth. Dort pass to Holmgren. Down low. And the big finish by Holmgren.
Yeah, an amazing find. Don't let the patience from Dort. Waits for his man to get open and feeds him.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. They're down by 6. A minute 37 left in the fourth. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Rick Carlisle as he talked with the team. First and foremost, he wants to see more points in the break. He asked his team, where's the urgency? We know what we can do in transition. Now let's go out and do it. We'll see if they can pick up the tempo, guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Lets it go from deep. And Brown gets the three. Brown's got 6 points in the quarter.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three-happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
Williams with the screen. Skijesss Alexander passes to Williams. And he's going to the line. And no surprise here. At this stage of the game, they're going to use the coach's challenge. Make them take another look at the call.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
First free throw is good, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both, and it's a 5-point game.
2-possession game now, guys. Some very important free throws there.
Halliburton outside. There's Neesmith with the three. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that one.
Skijesss Alexander with the ball. Halliburton picks him up. And here's Skijesss Alexander. Good work there as it goes.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Now here's Halliburton. And here's Turner from the arc. Misses. And so the Thunder take the win. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
Cast of the NBA. Here on 2K Sports. This is all we get to see, Brent. Two of the league's strongest backcourts tonight. And this is probably the kind of game that suits your taste. Am I right?
Oh, I love it. I love it, Kevin. This game is going to come down to guard play. It's not just about the backcourt scoring. It's just as much about that strong perimeter defense.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Backcourt pair for them, Halliburton and Brown. In the post, it's Toppin and Turner. And it's Neesmith in at the 3. Okongwu kicks to Murray. Bay with the screen from Murray. To the wing on the left. Takes a 3. Over Halliburton. Halliburton against Murray. Inside. Bay gets the bucket.
Murray with a great job of the draw and dish.
And Halliburton's got the ball here for the Pacers. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Good on the three-point shot. Neesmith has got his second basket of the night.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And for the second straight time, Brent, the Atlanta Hawks made a first-round exit in 2023.
You know, it's interesting, Kevin, when a team achieves something that maybe they didn't think they were going to get to, how those expectations change. I think that's happened to the Hawks a little bit. Look, they made a coaching change. They fell short this year. With some retooling, they definitely have some pieces out there who are going to fight and are going to adjust to what it is they need to do in order to take that next step.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Kicks to Okongwu. And again, it's Atlanta.
Well, good recognition there from Trey. It's part of his role. He's got to find open guys.
Halliburton against Young. Crafty move. And Halliburton with the layup.
Working his way for a high percentage look. That's just smart basketball.
Man, that's a painted possession right there, a masterpiece, especially when the defense is not a factor.
Murray, the pass to Bay. Back to Murray. And the pass to Bay. Doesn't go for him. Some solid defense from Brown. Indiana's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Brown with a screen on Okongwu. And Turner kicks to Toppin. Back to Turner. Indiana moving it around. Pocket 6. They set the pick. Brown with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. And it goes down 2 points.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Murray, no good.
Well, a lot of players. Players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Halliburton sets the pick for Toppin. Count the basket.
And I like this. Don't just put Obi on the perimeter or have him spot up. Use that length, use that toughness, let him make plays inside.
Murray for 3. Hands it from downtown.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Well, he is looking confident Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal. Really heads up there. A play where you locate the best open pass and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
The Pacers have gone a perfect 6 for 6 in the game up to this point. Pass to Neesmith. 1:02 left here in the first quarter. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Indiana.
A lot of high motor play from them in this one, allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
Bay wide open, and he fires. Connects from three-point range. Bay's got 5.
And Bay doing a great job of getting his feet ready to line that one up.
Here's Halliburton. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Bogdanovich with it, and it's Toppin picking him up. Bay finds Okongwu, and that one drops.
That's a nice pass from Bay, willing to do whatever he can to help his team.
Halliburton outside, and it's off from three-point range. And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Pacers lead by 1. We'll be back. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And taking a look at the Pacers' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Well, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
The post pairing, Bay along with Okongwu. In the backcourt, it's the stars, Young and Murray. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Here is something great from Pacers history. They were a dynasty at one point, and you remember it well.
Yeah, you're talking about the ABA days, but it's true. The Pacers were a dominant team before the merger. They won 3 titles in 4 seasons just before joining the league.
And wasting no time to Dejounte Murray off the catch.
So timeout called here for Indiana.
It's teacher time. Let's get loud.
Pacers trail by 4. Halliburton outside. Throws it up high. And Toppin throws it down.
And for a big guy, Obi is quick off the floor.
And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Okongwu a screen. Bogdanovich. And it's sent back by Turner. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Brown the pass to Neesmith. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Neesmith has got 10.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Murray with it. Halliburton picks him up. Pass to Bay. Bay with a screen on Brown. Back to Bay. And Bay throws it down.
And rise up, Mr. Bay. That was ultra close range.
Count that one from Toppin. Toppin's got it all tied up now for the Pacers.
Nice touch there near the hoop. Remember, Trae Young wasn't selected for the 2023 All-Star game, and Brent, some are calling that a snub.
Yeah, I don't know, Greg. That seemed a little bit odd to me, and it caught some people off guard. But look, if you want to give Trae Young another chip on his shoulder, you're going to get some incredible performances. At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
High post try. Neesmith can't get it to go.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Hawks?
They look to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
That free throw good from Young. And often players want to discuss calls with the officials, but Greg, what was your approach with those conversations with referees?
Well, it depended on the conversation, but at the end of the day, you realize they've got a job to do just like you do, and you try to keep it as respectful as possible and yet still be able to get your point across.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, Kevin. The Pacers are a team on the rise, and Tyrese Halliburton says one of the favorite parts about the way we're building the culture here is it's not just showing up for a game, that's it. We watch games, text about games, talk about games when we get to the arena. I just want to be around guys who love basketball and want to be great. Kevin?
Isn't that special, David? Hey, thanks for that report. Neesmith can't get it to go. Atlanta leading by 3. Young inside. He's covered by Brown. Bey hits the bucket.
Encouraging to see Saddiq Bey just stay this confident and looking for that shot off the catch.
Time call here. Indiana decides to talk it. There's a minute 47 left to play in the first half. Halliburton with it. Okongwu covering. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That's foul number 2 for him. So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. Atlanta's gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. Greg, in terms of the Pacers' last few seasons, some have pointed to their relative lack of size. What do you think?
Well, I think a big push for them this summer was adding to their front court, particularly getting more size at the forward positions. And I think they've improved in that regard. When Jarris Walker stuffs it, we feel those pucks over here.
Young against McConnell. Young outside to the inside. Bey. And Bey throws it down.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Bogdanovich dishes to Okongwu. And the call go against Benedict Mathurin. That is his first foul of the game. There's 49 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Murray against Hield. The kick out to Young. Okongwu with a screen on McConnell. Young's shot is good.
Young has such good handle and creates so much space for himself, and he can get to the rim.
Young against McConnell. Smith inside. Left side, Mathurin. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Buries the long-range jumper. And Here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. It's a three-point game. Okongwu with the screen for Young. Back to Okongwu. Passes it to Bay. Young for three, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And some good action through the first two quarters as we reach halftime. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at Saddiq Bey, what a contribution.
Yeah, and through the first two quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
On the court for Indiana. Outside, the wings are Hield and Mathurin. Smith is out there with Walker. And it's McConnell in at the point guard. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Hield's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Screen by Capella. Down low. And the dunk by Capella.
That's where Capella's so dangerous. He slips off those screens and is such a big target to finish.
And Smith with the stop.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Johnson, the pass to Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
And Capella just smashing through the contact on the inside that time.
Pacers trail by 5. Hield sets the pick for McConnell. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Hawks have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Now here's Mills. He's tightly guarded. Count that bucket. Mills has got the lead up to 7 now for the Hawks.
Nice job by Patty getting to the inside there. He has such good quick feet. Tough to keep up with him.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Hield against Griffin. Outside Mathurin. Walker is screen on Hunter. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Mathurin. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Capella with a screen on Brown. Griffin finds Capella. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Capella's got to use the tools that he has, and it's that size on offense that he can command the defense's attention.
He doesn't get the second one. Pacers trail by 6. You know, Greg, one thing you got to admire about Miles Turner is how sensational a shot blocker he is. Every year among the leaders in the NBA.
And Kevin, such a dependable defensive anchor. Someone that just reads shooters well, knows when to go after the block.
The pass to Hunter. He takes it in. Just 5 on the clock. Johnson can't get it to go.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Turner with the screen for Brown. Outside Turner. Jacks up a 3. It's the three-point bomb.
Makes decisive decisions on the hardwood. Once Turner saw the catch and shoot opportunity, he was locked and loaded.
And Mills kicks to Capella. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Turner, and it's slammed in by Turner.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Ulrich.
Thank you, Kevin. The Pacers are a team on the rise, and their point guard, Tyrese Halliburton, has a lot to do with that. Coach Rick Carlisle said his will to win is spectacular for a young player. He's the motor, the engine who drives our team. When people look and say we're fun to watch, he's the head of the snake. He sets the tone for that in a big way. Kevin?
In a big way. High praise. Hey, David, thank you.
Well, with a young perimeter player like Hield is, operating in the pick and roll with that kind of effectiveness, he can become dangerous.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. 1:14 left to play in the third. Young taking his time here. Pass to Bay. Looking to end the run. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Obi Toppin.
Utility guys like Sadiq Bey can be very valuable assets. He really makes the effort to give you a little bit of everything out there and try to make a difference.
And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Indiana Pacers. Hield outside. Fires from way outside. That's good. It's Halliburton with the assist. Halliburton's got assist number 7 for him tonight. There's a screen by Murray. Here's Young, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Young's got 12 in the game.
And there's some agility as Trae Young maneuvers to the shot he wants.
Halliburton outside. Pass to Turner. Over Young. And there are the Pacers with another bucket.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Bay with the screen for Bogdanovic. Lays it up and banks it in.
Bogdanovic, we saw a little bit of this during the All-Star weekend. He can play with a little bit of flair. You know he's confident when he starts to show those signs.
Halliburton with it. Hield with a screen on Young.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. It's the Pacers as they wrap up the third quarter with a tremendous... And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Great hands, great vision. That makes great things happen for your offense.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. In the backcourt, it's the stars, Young and Murray. The post pairing, Bay along with Okongwu. And it's Bogdanovic in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. 5 on the clock. There's the screen. Neesmith can't get it to go.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Young with no one around. Drains the three-pointer. Young's got the game tied up here for the Hawks.
Man, we see this from Trae often, his ability to take over games with his scoring.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
And the Pacers call time here. Wow, what a luxury, Brent, it is to have Trae Young head up this team.
Unbelievable, just a walking bucket, and there's nights where you could just expect something special is coming at the hands of Trae Young. So much success in the early part of his career, and he hasn't slowed down.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear Rick Carlisle's message to his team. Now, they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. That three goes in. It's always a welcome sight. Guys.
Thanks, David.
And those assist numbers for Murray keep going up because he can score.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Neesmith, that's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. Halliburton's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Young from outside. Okongwu, the pass to Bogdanovic. The shot's good. Bogdanovic has got 4 this quarter.
Well, great shooting off the pass. Get the feet set, good balance. Bogdanovic's dangerous.
Halliburton drives in. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Oh, Greg, there's a lot of impressive things about Tyrese Halliburton, most notably how efficient he is.
Yeah, Kevin, those percentages are terrific. But not only that, he's phenomenal at it, making sure he keeps his teammates involved. Just a remarkable young point guard.
And Halliburton, the guy you just continue to see grow game by game, an exceptional talent and a great mind.
Young inside, covered by Heel. Bay, no good.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Healed against Young. Passes to Neesmith. And Sadiq Bey picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Team second.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Now the pass to Neesmith. 6 to shoot. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. Pacers leading by 4. Healed outside. Toppin sends a screen for Heel. Out to the wing. Neesmith, the pass to Toppin. Shoots it. That one off the back iron and out.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
I think they put an emphasis on attacking the basket, and watching this, you can see why. They have just carved the defense up here with relative ease.
And there's another thing going on right now for them that has to get their confidence up, and that's the 3-ball. I mean, it's been falling for them. They're locked in, and that outside shot going, that's a big difference maker.
Team second.
He hits the first one, and that brings them within 2.
Young players crave these moments. They want the ball in their hands. They want the pressure. Let's see if Sadiq Bey can come through.
Only down 2 now, but that miss might come back to haunt them. If they don't get a stop, it's back to a 2-possession game. Can't afford these defensive breakdowns, especially down the stretch.
Well, breakdowns like this are only going to hurt you moving forward and late in the game. Establish some trust and make the defense come together.
Okongwu with a screen on Heel. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Bogdanovic. And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
He drops the first one, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. Bay hits them both.
Clutch. Those free throws turn this into a 1-possession ball game.
And Halliburton's got the ball here for Indiana. 54 seconds left in the fourth quarter. It's good.
Remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Kicks it out to Bogdanovic. Good. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
Now Bogdanovich gutsy with that one.
Healed from outside. Offensive rebound. Toppin. Halliburton finds Heal. Shot clock at 6. Going inside. Toppin. Pass to Neesmith. It's up a 3. They get the rebound. There's the 3. Knocks down the trifecta.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Murray kicks to Bay. Back to Murray. Pulls up. No good. So a close game sees Indiana take this one. All right, David, thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. For Brett Beard.
Indiana will get the first possession outside Murray. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, we know Murray lives with the ball in his hands. That's what makes his improvement at the line so crucial.
He's perfect from the line this time.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
And DeJounte Murray is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Murray. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Giddey. Murray against Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good.
This is one of Gilgeous-Alexander's specialties. Good score off the dribble.
Okongwu, a screen on Dort. Bogdanovich into the lane. Misses from short range. Up top, Holmgren. Defended by Bogdanovich. And stolen by Murray. Pass to Bogdanovich. That's tipped. And stolen by Holmgren. Outside Giddey. To the middle. And Holmgren with the basket on the assist from Giddey.
And this is where Holmgren is such a scoring threat. His size can make interior shots easier to find.
Here's Young. Hey, from long range. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Well, Smitty, during the 2022 offseason, the Hawks made a blockbuster trade for DeJounte Murray.
Atlanta sending a clear signal. They want to win now. And I love it, B.A. The front office showing confidence in their players.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Now here's Bogdanovich. Back to Young. Hey, with a screen. 6 to shoot. The Hawks need to get one up here. And stolen by Williams. Here's Dort. And that one is stuffed right through.
The defense gives Shea all their attention, and that leaves another guy open and ready to score.
Young inside. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Young with the bucket.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Gilgeous-Alexander. His first. Team second.
Free throw, no good for Young.
The confidence Trae Young plays with is really something. It helps him be such a thorn in the D side.
Okongwu, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. There's Young with the three, and it's Holmgren with a rebound.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Pass to Giddey. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. There's the drive. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
His first.
Bringing effort and bringing energy. Gilgeous-Alexander taking it strong.
Gilgeous-Alexander.
He hits the second from the line. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Picked by Murray. Pass to Okongwu. Outside Murray. Nails the wide open jumper.
Clever play by DeJounte, carving out some space for himself.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. Now Williams. Screen by Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Good D by Okongwu. The Hawks trailing. Pass to Bogdanovich. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young.
So quick. Get Bogey the ball. He'll knock him down.
Giddey with a screen on Murray. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. On target from range. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
You know, for my money, Josh Giddey is one of the most entertaining players in the league, Grant.
Yeah, he has superb vision in the open floor, B.A. Reads the angles and sees how plays develop with ease. His teammates have to be ready for a pass from Giddey at all times.
And stolen by Williams.
The pump fakes are risks because you're exposing the ball. You have to be careful because a solid defender will easily steal it.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Thunder.
For me, they're turning defense into offense, creating opportunities by taking the ball away. Great effort.
And I've also liked how they've attacked the opposition off of turnovers. I mean, just making them pay for every mistake out there.
Skijesss passes to Holmgren. Beyond the arc. Rebound Atlanta. Young looking over the floor. Hey, with a screen on Williams. Outside Bogdanovich. 20 seconds left in the first quarter here. 5 to shoot. Here's Murray, and he drives in. Rejected by Holmgren.
And you can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense.
Skijesss against Murray. Screen by Holmgren. And slam dunk by Skijesss.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Tie game and some big points being put on the board as we wrap up the first. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And from what we've seen from the Hawks, what's your take so far?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
And they have the guys to do it. Play to your strengths, and they can make up for some of your weaknesses.
They had a Kongwu, the duo inside. The talented duo of Young and Murray of the backcourt. And it's Bogdanovich in at the small forward position. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. Picked up by a Kongwu. Outside Bogdanovich. Murray from outside. And it's Skijesss with the rebound.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Holmgren, the pass to Skijesss. Look at Shea playing big inside.
Look at these numbers. There's a reason SGA is one of the best guards in the NBA right now.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Hawks made the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021, but now they're looking to return to contention. Trae Young said, quote, "We'll be all right. It's really just about us, taking care of what we can control and making sure we're ready every night. But if we get into a rhythm, it'll take care of itself." Brian?
Yeah, great point. All right, Allie, thank you. And with players like Morant and Giannis last season getting undercut around the rim, would you support moving the charge circle out a foot, Grant?
You know, B.A., that's a good idea. I mean, I don't see why not. The league wants more highlights and less injuries, so it seems to make a lot of sense to me.
Nice pass by Skijesss. Has the height to see over the D, and he's unselfish.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Outside Bogdanovich. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got his 4th assist with that last one. It's Kitty on the wing. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Atlanta's gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Skijesss against Young. From outside, off the mark. Thunder with a lead. Skijesss passes to Holmgren. Skijesss against Young. Outside Giddey. Just 5 on the clock. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a 3-point opportunity here. One free throw coming up. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Kongwu, the pass to Bay. Skijesss Alexander against Young. Bay uses the glass on the layup. Bay's got 10.
Woo, the timing of Young's passes in pick and roll, absolutely impeccable.
Skijesss Alexander passes to Dort. Down low. Here's Holmgren. Drains it. Now he's 3 for 5.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Murray against Giddey. Okongwu, a screen on Giddey. Murray finds some space. And it's Atlanta scoring again.
DeJounte Murray playing with so much confidence. What a shot.
To the inside. Dort. Back to Skijesss Alexander. The 3 from Holmgren. Rebound Atlanta. Bay outside. Pass to Okongwu. Young with it. Dort defending. Young on the drive. And it's Skijesss Alexander with the rebound.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
And Williams punches it home.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Yeah, when Shea goes all out, catching up to him is not an option. And he is gone.
Atlanta calls timeout. And Young has got the ball here for Atlanta. 8-point game. Pass to Bay. Giddey against Murray. Back to Bay. Outside Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 5. Bay with a screen on Dort. Here's Young. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. The Thunder have gone 7 for 8 now in the second quarter. Over to the left wing. Holmgren finds Giddey. Back to Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
Yeah, the defense making it way too easy for Holmgren. Gotta push him farther out than this.
Outside Bogdanovich. On the take.
The officials were right on top of that one.
His first. Team's first.
And that one falls for Bogdanovich.
A good shooter from the line. Bogdanovich welcomes these chances.
That one's no good. Dort for 3. Doesn't go for him. Here's Bogdanovich.
It's all about the effort level from Dort on defense. He puts in the work to lock down shooters.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. You know, Skijesss Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
And on the floor for Mark Dagnall starting the second half. We've got Kenrich Williams, and it's Williams in at the 5. They kick it out to Murray. Back to Bay. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Bay's got 12 points.
Pure desire from Sadiq. Did not want to be denied.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. And the layup is good.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Mills, the pass to Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
An assertive slam by Clint Capella, showing the defense what he can do.
Count it. And the Thunder lead by 12.
like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Mills finds Johnson. The floater, and he takes it up and lays it in. Johnson's got his first 2 points of the night.
Perfect vision. Mills getting quicker these days at spotting the open man.
He's guarded by Mills. Back to Williams. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Here's Mills. Johnson inside, working on Williams. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Here's Joe. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Williams, a screen on Griffin. Here's Joe. Buries it down low.
He's not the quickest guy out there, but he can outsmart you and outwork you.
The Hawks have gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
For NBA players, off-the-court physical training has become paramount. And Celtics big man Al Horford told me the day-to-day grind has changed. Before it was just basketball. Now these other routines are being incorporated, and it's really changing the game. And Brian, it's not just the veterans. Even the young players are seeing the benefits as well.
They really are. You got to do it. Thanks, Allie. And there it is for him.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Mills, the pass to Johnson. Back to Mills. To the paint. And stolen by Williams. The three is up. Williams, a screen on Griffin. Joe, pass to Williams. Six on the shot clock. Lays it up and banks it in. Give him 8 points now.
Poor interior defense. If you play him soft, he's going to kill you.
.136 left to play in the third. Griffin finds Johnson. Chalk up 2 there. Johnson's got 6.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Pass to Williams. He's guarded by Mills. He's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
There's a screen by Johnson. Fires for 3. And Patty Mills gets the 3.
And this is where Mills kills you. Tremendous range.
He's guarded by Mills. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Trailing by 10. Back to Capella. And no good. Some solid defense from Williams. Here's Wiggins. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Now here's Mills. Tightly guarded. Outside Hunter. Left side Mills. And so it's Oklahoma City going into the break up 12. Building this lead up in large. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Atlanta's gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. The talented duo of Young and Murray of the backcourt. They and Okongwu, the duo inside. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren with it. Inside. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
Oh, so much size. Holmgren barely has to jump.
Young against Gilgeous-Alexander. Young, the pass to Okongwu. Outside for Bay. There's the triple. And it's Kitty with a rebound.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
The three ball. Rebounded by the Hawks. They've got plenty of time to get back into this.
Yeah, I'm sure they feel pressed, but this is when you have to stay calm and execute.
Okongwu, a screen on Dort. Throws it up high. And stolen by Holmgren. And up the court come the Thunder on the break. And Williams punches it home.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
And the dunk by Bay.
What a game from Sadiq so far. Getting the shots he wants and firing away.
The Thunder have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Pass to Holmgren. Screen by Holmgren to the inside. And the big finish by Holmgren.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Okongwu, a screen on Giddey. Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Woo-wee! What force by DeJounte Murray. He punched that dunk.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Giddey. And Young with the block. Man, a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That one on Young. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
They are dominating the paint in this one. Consistent work inside throughout the game.
And also, I just love how they've been moving the ball side to side on the perimeter. Great passing, unlocking their offensive potential.
Back to Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu!
Great vision. Murray's such a complete player.
The Thunder have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 to shoot. Drives to the hoop. Tipped. Here's Bogdanovich. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Lou Dort picks one up.
Even though he spends a lot of time on the perimeter, Bogdanovich goes 6'6", 220. He's a threat inside.
The Thunder shooting has been ridiculous. 75% in this game. It's Giddey on the wing, guarded by Young. Dort with it. Holmgren with a screen on Bogdanovich. Three-pointer. And Holmgren with the basket on the assist from Dort.
Yeah, it's just too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch.
Bay with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Bay. Here's Young. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Now Dort. Pass to Giddey. The kick out to Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. And here's Giddey, guarded by Young. Fires from deep. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Thunder.
They really had things going. Their offense carried them tonight, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. tonight, simply they won the battle of the field goal percentage. I mean, it made all the difference.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Chet Holmgren.
Throughout the night, he was their catalyst at the offensive end. Play after play was run through for him with great success.
And it's Giddy missing. And so it's Young with it. He brings it up for the Hawks. 9-point game. And he lobs it up to the rim. Okongwu, no good.
That could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
It started off looking good, but the timing was just a little off, and sometimes that's all it takes.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bogdan Bogdanovic. That'll be a second foul of the game. 17 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Screen by Holmgren. Clock at 6. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
should be looking to do here tonight?
Kevin, athleticism is best showcased in transition, so we expect the pace to be high. There is going to be pressure at the rim. The potential for the spectacular could happen on any moment.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. The post pair form will be Williams and Holmgren. Josh Giddey is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Dort in at the small forward. Halliburton, and Halliburton slams it in.
That's Tyrese Halliburton saying, I'm not just a pure shooter, folks. I've got a little ups in my game.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Excellent defense there from Halliburton. To the left side wing. Now, here's Toppin. Pass to Turner. Brown feeling it out a bit. Pass to Neesmith. Just 4 to shoot. Indiana needs to get a shot off. No one near Turner as he lets it go. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
We're talking about a 6'9" guy with a 7'2" wingspan. Toppin loves to be above the rim, picks up the loose change.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Fires away from outside. The rebound by Turner. For Indiana, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start off the game. Pass to Neesmith. To the inside. Shots good by Turner.
I'll tell you, there's nights where it looks like Miles Turner is unguardable, capable of scoring in the paint, even with the defense draped all over him.
It wasn't the best of seasons, Doris, for the Indiana Pacers last year, but there are reasons for optimism.
Kevin, they've got a talented young core that appeared to really enjoy playing with one another. It was a selfless group that looked fun to coach, and I believe the franchise headed in the right direction.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. The Pacers making a change here. Heald's checked in, and he's got his first chance at the line here.
And looking back last season, how about 87% from the line? So that's obviously nothing to sneeze at.
Tyrese Halliburton just plays with a certain pace. He's always looking to push the action.
Ooh, just shook his man loose with a crafty play inside.
And then the dunk just tops it off beautifully. Now, here is Halliburton. He has 5. They set the pick. And that's good. Buddy Hield for 3.
Wow, Buddy Hield, usually the guy they're trying to create open shots for. This time he returns the favor.
And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
Now here's Turner inside. And Toppin throws it down.
Now, this guy has made giant strides in his playmaking. Nice setup by Buddy Hield right there.
Williams, a screen on Halliburton. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Halliburton against Dort. And it's Halliburton missing.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chipping.
Greg, we're just talking about Chet Holmgren, and he's a lot tougher, I think, than his frame might indicate.
Physically and mentally, he does not back down. In fact, he's often the one who initiates contact. You think you're going to bully him, he's going to try to bully you.
Make some noise.
1:30 left in the first quarter of the game. Driving inside. Good. Halliburton's got 7 points in the game.
My goodness, what a triple drive by Mr. Tyrese Halliburton.
Williams, a screen on Halliburton. It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. Dort finds Giddey. Lets it go with a 3. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Boy, Giddey, if he becomes a knockdown three-point shooter, you will not be able to guard this guy.
There's the pick. And there's the pass to Neesmith. There's the drive, and the shot goes in.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
Skijesss Alexander against Toppin. Right on the bucket.
Skijesss Alexander just taking the initiative, driving. Into the cup with purpose.
To the middle. And the rejection by Holmgren. Here's Williams. And the slam by Williams.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
On the wing, Turner. Halliburton outside. Heel. That ball. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Heel's got his second bucket of the night.
Halliburton's vision and then the ability to thread the needle there makes the defense pay.
So far, both teams scorching the nets. You gotta love it.
Well, you love it when you can get off to a fast start offensively. You hate it, though, when your opponent does the same.
Skijesss. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
The other thing they're doing is making plays off the bounce. And, boy, once they get a step, they're getting all the way.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going here in the second quarter. Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. Skijesss Alexander out there with Josh Giddey. And it's Holmgren in its center. Indiana moving the ball around. Dort against Halliburton. And Halliburton slams it in.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
And it's Heel off the drive. And that one, good. Heald's got 10 points.
Great concentration by Buddy Hield right there. Boy, despite taking the bump, finishes anyway.
To the paint, there's Williams, and a great assist by Skijesss Alexander as that one goes in. And it's 6 points for Williams. And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, of course, the Pacers have a great history. And star point guard Tyrese Halliburton is eager to embrace it. He said, I want to know all the stories of Pacers players of the past. I want to know more about Ron Artest and everybody who played for this organization. I'm being where my feet are. I love being here in Indy. Kevin?
Oh, I'd love to hear that. He could be that next Pacers great player. David, thanks. This is it to Neesmith. Offline with his three.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
For Indiana, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Turner for 3. A three-pointer is right on target. He's got 5. And we see players sometimes, Greg, after a change of venue, they change teams, suddenly taking the next step. What can key that lead?
Kevin, it's not all just opportunity and fit. I think there can be a mental component as well. A fresh start can give you a blank canvas to try new things.
Well, the speed on Halliburton made the difference there. The defense's only option was to foul him.
Halliburton hits them both.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
To the left wing. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. The shot's good. Skijesss Alexander making the play. Skijesss Alexander's got his 5th assist in this one. Hield against Giddey. Hield, the pass to Neesmith. Here's the lob to the hoop, and Toppin throws it down.
Boy, the explosiveness of Obi Toppin can really shock the defense. This guy gets excellent airspace.
Holmgren gets the bucket.
What a great shooting performance. His percentage is outstanding.
Healed against Giddy. Pass to Neesmith. There's the triple. Toppin, great positioning on the putback. Toppin's got 8.
Well, hard blue-collar work ethic on display. This guy just beating everyone to the ball.
Down low. And Holmgren the bucket on the assist by Skijesss. Skijes's got his 7th assist in the game. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
On the court, it's your High Squad.
Indiana's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Pass to Neesmith. Turner with a screen on Skijesss. The 3. And Turner is good for 3. Turner's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Well, you just love how Miles Turner goes right up with it, right? No hesitation, catch and shoot.
Here's Holmgren. Outside for Skijesss. Holmgren sets the screen for Skijesss. And it's sent back by Turner.
Miles Turner with that length sends it back twice on the pipes. Miles.
Healed from outside. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
And Skijesss throws it down.
Boy, the length of SGA. Get off your feet, young fella.
And the pass to Neesmith. Skijesss with the steal. Buddy Hield has been leading the charge for the Pacers. He delivered 9 points from 3-point range that quarter. Terrific work from distance. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Chet Holmgren has been sensational.
And he's been a monster in this game, throwing down some huge dunks. And I wasn't sure the rim would even survive in that first half.
Oh, his power is unbelievable. An intimidating force when he's at his best.
Brown on the wing. He's paired with Mathurin. Smith is out there with Walker. And it's McConnell in at the 1. So that's the group out there for Indiana.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
And Doris, you watch the defenses try to corral Benedict Mathurin. He always seems to have an answer, doesn't he?
He does, Kevin. This guy knocks down jumpers in a variety of ways, whether it's off the bounce, catch and shoot situations. His mechanics are clean, he's confident, and boy, he is aggressive.
Heald's checked in for Indiana. Micic, he's checked in for the Thunder. Indiana leading. McConnell with it. Fires from deep. Knocks down the 3-ball. McConnell's got his first 3 points of the game.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Here's Williams. Another shot over to the wing. Mathurin against Wiggins. Takes it inside. Williams for 3. Here's Micic. And it's off the back rim. No good. Indiana leading by 5. Mathurin with a screen for McConnell. Walker with a screen for McConnell. 6 to shoot. The putback. It's good on the putback. Walker's got the lead up to 7 now for Indiana.
The motor of Walker, keeping the possession alive, fighting for those points.
Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession.
Oklahoma City ball.
Brown is checked in for Hield.
Number 11, Bruce Brown.
Here's Micic. Still scoreless. And there's the foul. It'll go on T.J. McConnell. That's his first foul. Indiana on D. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Micic, the pass to Williams. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Assisted by
Williams has got his first basket.
Boy, that's beautiful touch on the floater. And let's remember, not everyone has that shot in their arsenal.
McConnell knocked loose.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
You know, an easy basket made possible because the assist was crisp and it was perfectly placed.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
first personal foul. First team foul.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Brown with a screen on Wiggins. Brown outside. Over to the left wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the wide open shot from McConnell. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Pacers lead by 5.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Joe can't get it to go.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Josh Giddey is very capable off the dribble, and at 6'8", he's starting to use his size to finish. Coach Mark Daigneault said he's definitely physical. Before he was just trying to shoot over people, but now he's taking up space, using his size and strength. He's getting a lot more around the basket. Kevin?
Yeah, he is getting into him. D.A., thank you. Here's Joe. And the layup's good off the glass. 1:43 left in the third quarter of the game. Indiana leading by 6. McConnell scanning the floor. Mathurin with a screen for McConnell. With the drive. To the middle. Here's Brown. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Brown's got 4 points this quarter.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Back to Williams. Wiggins drives in, and it's Wiggins with the jam.
Making the most of the screen, that's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness. Boy, the defense was in perfect position, but it simply didn't matter. He's just too skilled, too good.
Passes it to Wiggins. Inside. And with that shot, the Indiana lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Williams.
Sees his man, has the angle on the interior, and drops a dime right there.
Now, here's McConnell. Defense right on him. No good with the layup. Wiggins against Mathurin. There's Williams with the 3, and it's Mathurin with the rebound. And here's McConnell. 8 points for him. Pass to Mathurin. Now, here's McConnell. Guarded closer. Floats one, and that one drops for him. McConnell's got the lead up to 8 now for the Pacers. Here's Micic. Gets it off. And that one released in time, but no good.
You have to love Jalen Smith's defensive effort. Contest.
And so it's the Indiana Pacers in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard. Pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. So for Oklahoma City right now, the post pair form will be Williams and Holmgren. Josh Giddey is out there with Skijesss Alexander. And it's Dort in at the small forward spot. Shot clock at 5. He lobs it up, and Toppin throws it down.
Tyrese Halliburton doing his thing, showing you all he has in that passing arsenal.
Holmgren with a screen on Halliburton. And Holmgren the bucket on the assist by Skijesss Alexander. Skijesss Alexander's got assist number 8 now on the night. There's a screen. Pass to Neesmith. Tapping a screen on Skijesss Alexander. Neesmith drills the three-pointer. And the Pacers lead by 11.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And then Hield with the dunk.
Yeah, Buddy Hield right now firing without hesitation. Things really opening up for him on the offensive end.
He takes it in. Yep, that one goes. Holmgren's got 7 points for the quarter.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Doris amongst the best we've ever seen from the Bahamas, Buddy Hield.
Really, think about it, Kevin. Buddy Hield, DeAndre Ayton, Kai Jones. We're seeing a few very successful men. And let's not forget about Jonquel Jones, MVP in the WNBA. She was club training with Hield in the Bahamas.
And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Skijesss Alexander passes to Holmgren.
Well, this is great defense from Miles Turner. High activity level, doesn't give up anything easy.
They grab their own miss. Outside for Halliburton. He dishes it to Turner. And it's Turner finishing it off.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Now the pass to Holmgren. Back to Skijesss Alexander. And it's Giddey in the corner. From outside, off the mark.
Well, they are daring him to miss, and he obliges.
Here's Toppin. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
I tell you, there are few players more exciting in the open floor than O.B. Toppin. So much fun to watch him get in transition.
2 minutes
And
remaining.
a wide open look for Skijesss Alexander. A three-pointer, no good. If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
Hield attacking. And Holmgren pulls it down.
Well, that's a case where a guy's trying to make a play, trying to take it up strong, but the defense was ready.
Skijesss Alexander passes to Holmgren, the 10-footer. It's rebounded by Indiana. Turner's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Halliburton is double. Hield outside. To the inside. Out to Turner. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Pacers.
The sheer volume of three-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seemed.
Yeah, they sink one and then do it again, and that strategy did work.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Buddy Hield.
Every inch of the floor was his tonight as he came out and injected an energy into every play.
Here's Dort, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Boy, you've got to have a tight handle to make that kind of move. Lou Dort, show off.
And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for Indiana. Pass to Neesmith. 19 seconds left in the fourth. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Already set the Summer League record for blocks in his first game. Holmgren, one of the best young shot blockers in the league.
Misses the baby hook. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. A confident win and one where they clearly should. Anthony and Brent Barry. David, if you like high-flying affairs, Brett, this is the matchup for you. Loads of athleticism on display with both of these teams.
Oh, I'm loving the fast pace and the scoring and the highlight reels we're going to get tonight, Kevin. Excited when these two teams with this kind of ability face off.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. In the backcourt, it's the stars, Young and Murray. The post pairing, Bay along with Okongwu. And it's Bogdanovich in at the small forward. Bay with a screen on Halliburton. And Young, here we go. And the layup falls.
Trae Young has such good handle and creates so much space for himself, and he can get to the rim.
Here's the screen. Pass to Neesmith. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Really left alone that Neesmith has got 5.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Okongwu with a screen on Halliburton. The shot by Okongwu, no good.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Healed against Murray. Young with the steal. Fast break, the Hawks. Bogdanovich wide open. Trains the wing Trae.
I think he's just going to get more and more confident from behind the arc and become a more consistent scorer in this league as time goes by.
Healed outside. That one wide left.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Yeah, Bay is an active player, and I like watching him get assertive, especially on the offensive rebounds.
So timeout called here, the first for Indiana.
Everyone, come on, let me hear you.
The Pacers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Young against Halliburton. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
The future's so bright for Halliburton, such a talented guard with outstanding work ethic and a real drive to improve.
For the Pacers, Tyrese Halliburton.
He hits the second from the line. The Hawks have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Young looking it over. The 19-footer is on the money. Young's got his second basket of the night.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Heel kicks to Halliburton. Back to Heel. Lock at 6. Chapman against Bay. Fires the 3. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Effort points by Turner. Working hard inside. Getting rewarded with some points.
Okongwu, the pass to Young. Okongwu with a screen on Halliburton. Back to Okongwu. And he gets it to go.
And another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
1:40 2:49 left to play in the first. Toppin passes to Turner. Fast break here. Here come the Hawks. Bogdanovich finds Young. Bogdanovich sets the pick for Young. Back to Bogdanovich. Here's the teardrop. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Bogdanovich has got 5.
And look at that. The vision is why Trae Young can get you double-digit assists.
Hield sets the pick for Halliburton. They kick out to Hield. Turner for 3. Rebound, Atlanta.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Bay with a screen on Hield. In the corner, Bay with it. Back to Young. Lets the 3 fly. Toppin pulls it in. Pacers trail by 5. Floats one up, and the layup is good.
That's a pretty graceful shot from a big man out there as Toppin hits the floater.
Young against Halliburton. Bay with the screen for Young. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 6.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
On the wing, Hield. He's covered by Murray. Pass to Neesmith. Murray against Hield. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And stolen by Bay. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
Shooting for Atlanta, Trae Young. At the line for 1. Indiana calls timeout.
And that one falls for Young.
You have to love Trae Young's relentlessness on the floor. His focus, just giving the game 100% of himself and not messing around in any regard.
Okongwu with a screen on Halliburton. And there's Okongwu. That's good on the assist by Young.
Now how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
And so it's Atlanta in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And we'll be right back after this. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
On the court for Atlanta, the post pairing, Bay along with Okongwu. In the backcourt, it's the stars, Young and Murray. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3.
Well, that's good teammate stuff right there. Looking for your guys. Buddy Hield has a strong feel for when to give it up.
Bay with the screen for Young. And Bay now top of the key. That 3 off the mark. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. 8-point game. Passes it to Neesmith. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Halliburton's got 3 assists tonight.
He's great at facilitating guys willing to move because Tyrese is a team-first type of player.
Young pass to Okongwu. In the corner, Bay with it. Young against Halliburton. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Here's Bay. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Here's Toppin. And Toppin throws it down.
Obi Toppin able to get out on the fast break as a big and fill that lane.
Young drives to the hoop. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots. Greg, there has been some talk of having overtime played to a target score. Can you make the case for that?
I mean, yeah. I mean, more certainty on how long the broadcast will go, right, Kevin? And protecting players from the heavy minute loads that can result from those games that go into multiple overtimes. So I like that idea.
Atlanta leading by 3. Bogdanovich with a screen on Halliburton. Young outside. Bay with the screen for Young. Fires the three. The rebound by Turner. Indiana's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Hield with a screen on Young. Hield outside. There's the pass to Neesmith. 6 on the shot clock. Launches a three. Okongwu grabs the board. Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
So it's the Hawks now. Here's Murray.
And a nice defensive sequence there by Hield. Not a natural lockdown defender, but he's a competitor.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Hield from outside. It's good from long range. Hield's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
And it's sent back by Turner.
An elite rim protector and shot blocker. Turner excels at rising up and denying those shots.
Murray, 6 to shoot. Back to Bogdanovich. Murray outside. Tips it up. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Okongwu's now got 8 points.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up. Got that one up quick.
Yeah, even though Hield can pull up from anywhere, you love that he's always looking to find a shot for his teammate.
Young with no one around. Buries it from three-point range. Young's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
Timeout called the Pacers. So an entirely new grouping now for Indiana. Jalen Smith, he's checked in for Miles Turner. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Toppin. Brown, he's checked in for Hield. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton. Pass to Neesmith. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. Neesmith has got 19 points.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
Here's McConnell. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Murray kicks to Bay. Back to Murray. And here's Bogdanovich for three. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Hawks. Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. 6-point lead. Brown on the wing. He's paired with Mathurin. Neesmith is out there with Smith. And it's McConnell in at the point guard. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half.
And Capella just smashing through the contact on the inside that time.
Indiana's gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Here's Neesmith. Misses the three.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
And Patrick Mills gets the three.
3.
Mills has got the lead up to 11 now for the Hawks.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a pay.
And Indiana making a change here. Tucker's checked in. So it's the Pacers now. McConnell scanning the floor. Rebounded by the Hawks.
Not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Hey, Greg, we love watching T.J. McConnell on the floor. It's like watching a guard from a couple decades ago.
And Kevin, this guy's just an old school point guard. His focus is on defense and passing, and great at both of those as an undersized guard in today's NBA.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. The Pacers are forming chemistry. Tyrese Halliburton said in recent years they were saying the locker room was a quiet place, not many conversations. We've tried to impact the culture and create a different atmosphere. It's genuine. We appreciate and love each other. We want to see each other succeed and prove people wrong. Kevin?
Yeah, I know you agree with me. They are on their way. Brown sets a screen for McConnell. Fires for three. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. The Hawks leading by 13. Mills finds Capella. Nice move, and the dunk by Capella.
Well, take your choice. You could either foul him or watch him dunk. Well, actually, in this case, you could get both.
And the Pacers call time here. So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. Indiana's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Halliburton passes to Hield. Three-pointer. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Hield's got 6 points.
Hield showing more ball handling there for you. It can be slippery.
Back to Mills. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Griffin kicks to Johnson. Going inside. Basket good. Johnson's got his first bucket of the night.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
Remaining in the third, 2 minutes.
Hield dishes to Toppin. And Toppin throws it down.
And Toppin on top of the world there.
The Hawks leading by 12. 1:43 left in the third. Here's Johnson. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Well, every time the shot goes up, guys are doing a nice job of finding bodies and making sure there's room to collect the rebound.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Back to Bogdanovich. To the middle. Here's Okongwu. Just 5 to shoot. Bogdanovich passes to Okongwu. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. 13 points in the game.
Well, you want to lead by an example. Bogdanovich leading the way with the assist.
Pass to Neesmith. Three-pointer. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And here's Young from the arc. Another three for Atlanta.
You hit a three on Young, you can expect him to come right back at you.
30 seconds left in the third. Hield attacking. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside Bogdanovich. No good with the triple. from 16. Neesmith can't get it to go. Now Murray. What a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Great way to end the quarter there. Team is pumped up.
And as we end the third quarter, a double. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for Atlanta. In the post, it's Bay and Capella. In the backcourt, it's the stars, Young and Murray. And it's Bogdanovich in at the small forward. Murray, no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
They set the screen, and it's Hield off the drive. Takes the three, and again, it's the Pacers from deep.
And you love how Hield is always ready with his feet set. Once the ball hits his hands, it's off.
Young inside. He's covered by Halliburton. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play. That'll put Trae Young on the line. It goes on Tyrese Halliburton. Pacers trail by 17. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Halliburton in the corner. Outside Turner. Indiana moving it around. Young with the steal. Knocked away. Passes it to Bay. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. And the Hawks lead by 19. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Hawks?
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. You look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
Here's Young. Excellent defense there from Halliburton. And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. They trail by 16. No good on the triple. Atlanta's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Capella with a screen on Hield. And Bogdanovich kicks to Bay. Now, here is Young. D right on him. Shot clock at 5. It's deflected.
Toppin has that kind of reach. 7'2" wingspan. Get that out of here. Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Hield the pass to Neesmith. From past the arc. Nailed from three-point land. Neesmith has got 25 points.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line in a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They're pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And Aaron Neesmith gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Here's Young.
On defense, Halliburton relies on his lateral quickness and that long, lanky body. That's how he got in front of the shooter.
Three-pointer Hield. And Indiana, another three.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
Young with the ball. Halliburton picks him up. Bay passes to Young. Bay with the screen for Young. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. He's got 24.
And Young, known as a remarkable scorer, he can fill it up in a variety of ways.
Here's Hield. At basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
That's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
The pass to Bay. Dishes it to Capella. Back to Bay. Clock at 6. Capella sets a screen for Young. Into the lane. That one finds the mark. It's the 10th time he's done that tonight on 14 shots.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Hawks.
One area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition, and when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Trae Young.
And guys, I just felt he was tremendous tonight. His energy infected his teammates, and the wrecking ball on both ends.
Pulls up on the wing, and again it's Indiana.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
Young against Halliburton. Murray outside. Driving inside. And he banks in the layup. And the Hawks lead by 11.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
And so it's the Hawks taking care of business. All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.